Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's evening in game. My name is Simulation for the Nation. You join me here in Haut-Beyleron again for a change. We are busy. We are cracking along with our agroforestry harvest here, the first one for this field. As you can see, our forestry or our fruit trees are blooming. They're looking very, very good there. But the oats need to be harvested as well. We planted this maybe a month ago, and it's looking really, really good. It's come on leaps and bounds. So what we're going to do is continue around here, get this harvested. We're in our new combine. We finished 2 contracts with the combine as well, so it's starting to really pay for itself. You can see as a result of those contracts, one was a canola, well, they were both canola contracts. We were left with almost a full trailer once we finished the contract. So we've profited very well from that indeed. So now we're on the up and up there. It's looking very good. We're just going to get this all finished today. And then we'll be looking even better, really, and we will be onwards to to get the baler coming into here. Our new Deutz and the new class baler is ready to go. I can't wait to see how that works in here as well there. So lots to do, and we'll get pushed through this. I want to get this all finished up at least to get this all baled. So Carmston's obviously here. We've been spending a lot of time on that map, and rightly so, but I wanted to make sure that we got this finished as well. I think that's important. And we'll see. You never know. What I might well do is look to transfer us from here onto a different map as and when the timing is right. So we'll have to see, really. But things are certainly looking good, that's for sure. Yield wise so far, we're about 3/4 of the way around this field, and it's not all shabby. Not looking too bad at all. And we'll look to get this all done and dusted, really. Should be pretty easy to get it all in. Might use GPS for in between the trees. Don't really need to, but you never know. Look into it somewhere down the line. There's also been something that's interested me today. There is a flat trailer, or a 40-foot flat trailer there, which is the same as that crone, just without the sides on. Something like that for bales wouldn't be a bad idea. But for right now, we're looking pretty good. The bales that we make here, in all honesty, are likely going to be just stacked up in the corner of the field for now, because we have a lot of our own in store at the moment. So I don't think it's necessary for us to crack on and get those out and try and put those away for our own cattle there. What we can do is probably sell those at some point, but we shall very much see about that. Like I said, looking forward to getting the Deutz out. We haven't really used it too much since we bought it, mainly because we haven't really been on this game save a great deal. Put a lot of hours into Carmston already, which is really coming along leaps and bounds. If you haven't seen it and you haven't seen the Clarkson Farm Challenge, make sure you go and check out the live streams and the videos that are out there now as well, because it's good fun. It is good fun. Making me think a little bit more about my farming, that's for sure. But yeah, I love the look of this field. You know, it looks even better when we're combining in the evening sun there. But yeah, just epic. Really, really good. Now what we'll do is just pull ourselves back over a little bit here. We'll get the GPS set up anyway. Whether or not we use it, I don't know, but it'll be nice to have it all set up there for us. Oh, there you go. And we will just try and dial this in. Now what's being left there is not quite a full header trailer load, but I'm fine with that. What I'm also going to do is we're just going to make sure that we're on the right bearing here. I'm going to use heading to do this. We're at 90. I know, right? What we'll do, just a little bit of fiddling around there, but we will get this all set up about there. Just jump on in and move out my width a bit more. There you go. That'll do it. GPS is working. Now we've left one more pass in the corner there. That's fine with me. Looks good though, doesn't it? Harvesting in between these trees like this, and the income that we're getting, the passive income we're getting really from these trees is phenomenal. It's really boosting up our ability here to get a good consistent income through the farm. I think each one of these trees is supposed to bring in about £1,200 a month, can you believe? So that's working out really, really quite well. Now there's initial input costs for the trees, they're not cheap, they're about £5 to go. But once you get past that and start to repay it, then you're looking really, really good. And I'm very happy with how it's all turned out so far. And now we'll find we should crash into a hedge there and get a forward gear. We should be able to get all the way around here without any worrying about emptying out the tank there, so that should be good. One little issue that we'll have to counter very shortly is where the trees are. The terrain's been adjusted very slightly. Might give the combine a little bit of a rock as you go over it there, but to be honest, so has all of this reclaimed field. Actually, the terrains are a bit rough there, but it's you know, it's working more than handily for us at the moment, which is very, very good indeed. Otherwise, everything else though is kicking along with the farm very nicely. We're haven't done anything else with the cattle. They're still ticking along, taking on contracts where we can. There aren't too many contracts for us to do though at the moment, so we just got a little bit of a pause on that front. But we shall reconvene and pick that up later on for sure. So the idea being with the controlled traffic farming here as well was that we'd have the exact width through the middle, so you would be able to only drive things like your combines or your balers or your tractors with fertilizer spinners and sprayers on very specific routes. Now to a degree we have that. I don't have all the courses set up yet though, so that's something we'll probably look to reconfigure and get dialed in truly for the next time that we come to drill into this field for this autumn, I guess. I'm actually surprised that we're harvesting today. I thought it would be in August, but here we go. We'll take it anyway. It seems to be okay. Yield isn't too bad. We've got a good level of fertilizer on here as well whilst we were going, so it's and obviously plowed in as well because this is a new part of the field, so all looking pretty good there. And we'll get a lot of straw off here as well though, so that is handy. Would like to say as well a big welcome along to all the new subscribers of late. Thank you very much for everyone who has joined. We're creeping ever closer now to the big 19k, which is pretty cool. And then from there we'll set our sights on the big 20, which will be awesome if we can get that this year. So that will be a fun kind of challenge for us to get up to there. Let me know suggestions of what we should do if we do get to that level. Now we will be at some point in the not too distant future. I'm thinking maybe another month or so, as I want to really plan it out properly. There will be a charity stream, and there will be lots for us to do inside that stream there. And we will, look forward to doing that as soon as I can make a really good run of it, because I don't want to do anything too soon on that without the proper planning and preparation. I don't think that's fair. Now, whilst that's emptied out there, we'll bring over the Deutz as well. Why not have all the machines in one field? It's a beautiful afternoon here. It absolutely is stunning. We haven't yeah, it's fantastic there. We're about 6 o'clock at night. Things are producing nicely here. Have a quick walk around the yard to see what else is new. I have fixed the issue that I was having with our moving or sliding pallet forks. That's all been resolved now, which is great. This is all, the bigger massey is all jeweled up still from a couple of contracts that we were doing. In all likelihood, that might stay that way until, now that we've got the Deutz here, that's going to probably go onto the cultivator or back onto a drill. And then we'll get going from there. But as you can see, plenty of straw, so I don't really feel like I need to worry about straw for us. Particularly when we've got a field of barley and wheat over that side to get cracking with very shortly as well. What I do want to do is we'll just turn this around. Get ourselves ready to go. Lovely looking Deutz. I'm very pleased with this actually. Big surprise that it was up, but you know, I think it looks very, very good indeed. We might try and make it still early. We're going to probably look to mow down our field of grass that we have here just to get one more cut off of that. I think that'll work out very nicely for us. That's certainly going to be the plan. At least I would love to get one good cut of hay off there. Silage again, we've got plenty of. The hay we're a little bit lower on, so that would be good. Don't have to buy any more if I can avoid it. Okay, well, we'll just leave this about here. That tractor's not going to need to go anywhere anytime soon. Didn't really need this here now, but look at it. It's this nice tractor to get into. Okay. For now, we will just be dropping all of this straight off into our own bins. This is oats after all there. We'll keep hold of it. Wait for a good price. Don't know if we're going to put it into productions or if we'll just wait to see what the best price is at the market there, but we'll figure that one out. Okay, and then there we go. Not quite a full path as you can see, but not too shabby. Now, what might work out pretty well though is that by the time we come down the other side, that's going to marry up quite nicely there. So we'll see how that works. Look at the auto contour on the header though. That's working a treat. Love it. Yeah, need to have a little bit of a head scratch around dialing everything in properly. But, you know, for a proof of concept, at least it's working really well. The main thing I wanted to see was the funds coming through from it and the increase in revenue, which we definitely got that. So that is all good for me. I think, in theory, we could probably do... we'll try and do one more headland. See how that pans out. Once we get that done, though, we'll come back to you and show you what it's looking like in the middle, see if the GPS is lining up there or not. And we'll take it from there. Okie dokie then, we are set for GPS, just had to adjust it a little bit, but we're into the heavy bits of it there. Still doing all right for yield. There's some fruit apples coming through the cab. Weren't expecting those in a hurry, but you can see this first pass is a little bit bumpy, but we're looking all right. We're getting it all done, that's the main thing. And yeah, there should be a fair bit of straw coming off here as well, I think. Actually, it's not looking all too bad at all. More apples. And then in the middle there we have pine. Now they're going to take a little bit longer to come up there. The reason we kind of split those up though was primarily for cost. Now over the years what we may well do is to start to gradually replace those with more fruit trees, and we'll see how that comes along. But yeah, that was the primary function behind that. Yeah, we'll get this all done fairly quickly. We'll get this rattled out, and I'm very happy with how it's going, actually. Really, really pleased. It's also just something cool to do, right? It's different. It's unique. Not many fields have agroforestry, and certainly not something in Farm Sim that is coming as standard there. So for us to be able to set it up is always pretty cool. Get rid of those. And let's see what happens if we take this one here. There we go. Now, is that going to want to split down the middle? Yes. Okay. That's alright though, we'll take this one nice and easily. All the while as well, we've got cakes being made, we've got production chains cranking along as well. We've got far too much flour going through the mill at the moment, which is good in the long run. Means a lot of extra work for us, but yeah, it's all exciting actually. The way in which we've developed Haut-Beyleron here is great. I'm hoping to take some of the lessons that we've learned here across onto the Clarkson's Farm Challenge, but we'll see. You know, just have to see how that all goes. Let me know what you think of this so far. If you tried it yourself there, any success that you had. If you're looking to try it as well, do let me know. But yeah, this is something that I am pretty fond of actually. This whole farm actually has been a good little lesson actually for Farm Sim for me. And I'm hoping that will continue. We'll have to wait and see there. What we'll do for right now though is probably just keep pushing through. Get this all done as quickly as we can. Get on to the baler, which I've just moved into the field there because I'm going to have to take that grain trailer away fairly shortly, and we'll see how it's all going. There you have it, folks. We're going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching. As always, got a lot to do, so we'll just keep pushing through with it. We'll see you all in another live stream probably the end of this week coming. If you have any questions, do leave them down below. If you have enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we shall see you all in the next one. Until then, I've been Simulation for the Nation. Do take care, enjoy what you're doing, and we'll see you later.